Hey everybody, it's February. It's time for a little bit of a channel update. So I haven't been doing a whole lot of hobbying lately. It's because I've kind of run out of things to really work on. I got to do those ork UFOs. Still, I've dug out a bunch of bits, and I need to get on getting those done into scrapjets so I can actually play them as part of the Cult of Speed detachment, which is give me a little more anti-tank punch than I have now. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What we're going to do here is, so what I have done is I finished up these Spellcrow guys. So these are the Spellcrow models I bought a month ago. Yeah, I bought them in December actually. Finally finished them up. Just 2 grots and a squig. I went blue on the squig to be a little different. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. They're like grot oiler. They got tools instead of weapons, but they're still pretty cool little grots, and they work. They fit in very well with the GW stuff, so they will go into the pile of grots. And before I go on with what they're standing on, I do want to talk about the post I made about the Cult of Speed list for this week, and I got some great responses. I want to say thank you to everyone who responded to that. It was very constructive, and because of the experience with that, I will probably definitely be doing more of those kind of comments and questions in the future here on YouTube. So, and on Twitter too. So Twitter is my main non-YouTube source. I don't really use Instagram or Facebook for hobby stuff. It's just Twitter and YouTube. So again, follow me on Twitter if you want to keep up with me a little more and what I do in the hobby. And my Twitter, by the way, is 100% hobby. There's absolutely nothing political or divisive or anything else on my Twitter feed. It's strictly hobby related stuff. So if you want to break from real reality for a while, follow me on Twitter. You'll never see anything that isn't directly hobby related on it. But anyway, let's talk about what these guys are standing on here. And a while ago I was talking about an ork terrain piece I wanted to build with the combination of these dollar store coin bank / cargo containers that I built, and these Cromlech MDF stairs and ladders and bridges. Stairs and bridges and platforms that I bought really cheap. So this is this little tower thing here is made out of MDF that's actually designed to go on the side of Cromlech Gothic buildings as stairs and platforms to get up into the building. But I modified it and made its own little tower thing here. See, it's pretty significant. That's just my cat in the window. Cats. And you got those bridges. Those bridges are really cool because they're a little modular. You can change the length as you need to. And you got this guy sitting over here. And this is a Pegasus Hobbies unpainted crater. They're really cheap. It's just vacuum formed, but they're still cheap and they're pretty decent for considering what they are. But yeah, so this I talked about trying to figure out the layout. I sat here with the Lego blocks here and finally came up with a layout I was very happy with. This piece it's on is actually 1x2 piece of board, so 1 feet by 2 foot. And so this is a pretty significant piece of terrain. And the problem I'm having with this is, what am I going to do with it if I build it? It's really big. I mean, this is a giant piece of terrain. This is as big as a section of the helicarrier, and a lot taller. So this is going to be a pain to store around here, especially as I don't really have a dedicated gaming table. I don't really play games in my house. That's because my kids are too messy, but that's another story. So yeah, that's where we're at. I mean, I'd like to finish this thing up. I think it looks great. I love this layout. I can put a lot of debris and exciting stuff on the ground, and there's plenty of room to play. This is very playable with the bridge for Devastators and Ludas. Plenty of room for like a Rhino right here, or maybe something a little bigger right here. These things can be blocked off so that entire wall and side is covered, line of sight, hide behind it. The tower's pretty tall for snipers and other Devastators and things. So yeah, this would be a very playable piece. The problem is I just don't have anywhere to put it, and so it's kind of put me off finishing up, because I don't like leaving things out. All my models, all my trainer stuff are actually kept in boxes to keep the dust off of them. So I don't have anything out for display, and it's quite intentional because I'd rather have them put away and be clean instead of out and dusty. But that's my personal preference. So I'd have to get a box for it, and this would be a pretty substantial box just for this one piece. So I have to figure out what to do with this. I mean, I really want to build it. I like it. I love this layout. I think it'd be a great piece of terrain, but I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, so I was going to be orky, but you know, this could almost be like a generic Imperial World piece of terrain at this point. No really need to orcify it up too much. Just kind of, yeah, just kind of make it Imperial instead. Because I don't really have any of that other than my one levitating building. So that might be where I go. Just kind of start a second piece of set of terrain where it's an Imperial themed instead of an orc theme. Because I got lots of orc terrain already. And lots of it. So I don't really need any more. So yeah, that's where we're at with this thing. I think it looks great. I mean, you can't really get it all in the camera. Again, it's 1 foot by 2 foot piece of board on the bottom. So this is a very large piece of terrain. That's really all I gotta say. So that was my February update. Again, look out for more posts. Follow me on Twitter if you want. I'd appreciate it. And I will get cracking on those UFOs hopefully this week and getting some progress on those, turn them into scrap jets. Until then, let me know anything about this train in the comments below, and thanks for watching.